So you know him from Rent, The Flash, Law and Order. I'm now talking with Jesse L. Martin. He's the star of The Irrational on NBC. We're talking about season 2. So catch us up. Obviously, we're going to season 2. Where do we need to remember about season 1?
Well, season 1 ended with Alec Mercer, the character that I play, has a girlfriend. Her name is Rose, and she ends up getting kidnapped at the end of our first season. So the big mystery that we need to solve is what happens to Rose. So you'll see that day 1.
We'll see that day 1. Make sure you watch that on NBC, streaming on Peacock also. And this is sort of a unique crime drama. It's all about behavioral psychology. It's different from all these other crime dramas that we see on TV. What's it like being a part of a show like this?
It's fantastic. I mean, obviously, I have some experience in the crime genre, but my prior experience has always been very sort of localized in the law enforcement world. I'm certainly not a detective on the show. I don't even have a badge of any sort. All I have is the knowledge I have in my brain and my little notebook that helps me piece things out mathematically and scientifically. So it's a big old thrill for me to be able to solve mysteries and crimes in the way that we're doing it here.
Taking what you had in dozens and dozens of episodes on Law and Order, what did you take from your time on that show to now piece it to catch up with this character in The Irrational?
Well, I'd have to say a lot of the things I learned on Law and Order, because I worked with such stellar actors and talents, not only in the regular cast, with Sam Waterson and Jerry Orbach, Epatha Merkerson. I learned a lot about the work in acting. But in this case, I'm able to absolutely apply it in a more mature sense, if I may say. And it's more freeing at this point. Before I was younger and I felt like I had so much to prove. Now I feel like I have so much to say.
Yeah, I love the way you put that. And this is also, for people who might not be aware, it's based on a true story. Were you familiar with the story, and did you get to contact the person who this is based on? And what was that relationship like?
I hadn't been familiar with the story prior to being introduced to the role, but I certainly do know the person that it's based on, and we've become very friendly, and he's been entirely helpful in helping me flesh the character out. And I am nothing like the guy at all. And I think he's happy about that. And in a way, I'm happy about that too, because I get to make it my own. And I get to flesh it out in a way that he told me he would have never thought to do. So it's a thrill.
It's a really good way to put it. Yeah, it's loosely based on like his life taken from it. I talked with Zachary Quinto for Brilliant Minds, another NBC show, and he mentioned how it's like, yes, it's based on someone and based on real cases, but I'm making the character my own. Is that how you see this role?
Absolutely. I think that's what I was charged to do when we first came in. They handed it to me not to play this person, but make this person a reality in this world. And that gives an actor a whole lot of freedom, and it makes it a whole lot of fun. And also grounds it in a reality that I can always return to. I can always go to this person and say, hey, how can I flesh this out? Hey, how can I make this theory more interesting? So I get the best of both worlds.
It's certainly the best of both worlds. What do people need to know before they start watching the second season of The Irrational?
Well, what they need to know is you will see all the characters that you've come to love in the first season, but all the relationships become way more intense. The crimes that we're trying to solve, or the mysteries per se, are a lot bigger in scope, and some of them reach international spaces. So things just get bigger, a lot bigger.
That's what happens when you get a second season. Things are bigger and better. I'm so glad it was renewed for a second season. Make sure you watch The Irrational, premiering Tuesday, October 8th on NBC. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.